Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters, a sci-fi horror. You can read and or listen to the first two stories of both these series for free. I've left the link in the description. And later on, there'll be one in the upper right-hand corner. And now to this live stream. In this live stream, I'm going to be going through every single bed that is available in Fallout 76. So far, I believe I have access to all of them. So we'll be checking that out in a moment. But before that, if you haven't heard, I've started a brand new second channel. So go check it out. There's a link in the description. And to help launch it, I have placed a new video. It's part of my movie Carnivore Smash-Ups. And basically, Deadpool is trying to sell Mint Mobile to Wolverine. So yeah, go check out that video. Definitely subscribe to the second channel. If you like what you see here too, just subscribe to this channel. And now let's get going. Alright, I've set up all the beds that I can actually build. There are a few that I can at least showcase for you without building them that are available, but we'll start with sleeping bags, make our way through the beds, and then we'll finally get to the very exotic beds that do more and have other types of animation. So first off, how do you build a bed? Well, you go into camp build mode. If you don't know how to do that, I believe on the PlayStation it is your center large button, and I don't know what it is on the Xbox or the PC. If someone knows, throw it in the comments for me. That way I can give viewers a heads up later on in future videos. And then once you're in camp build mode, you just go over to the category that says beds. And we're starting out with sleeping bags. I'll show you all those, but first let me show you the ones I cannot build. So this is the Clean Blue Ridge sleeping bag. This is the Fur sleeping bag. This is Ever Upwards. I believe this is Pioneer Scouts. If anyone knows for sure what the name of this is, it's not telling me here. And now we're up to the ones where I can actually build them. So, this is the Dirty Blue Ridge sleeping bag. Get off it. Actually, I'll come back and do better looks after I go through all the names. They call this one just a sleeping bag, but I'm assuming this is the Nuka-cola Girl sleeping bag. Again, I think this one's called the Poodle sleeping bag. And this one, I believe, is the Castle or Castle Moon sleeping bag. This is just a mattress. And this is a regular sleeping bag. Everyone should have the sleeping bag and the mattress, I believe, to start out with. Let me go into camera mode real quick. Show you a little bit better detail of these sleeping bags. So here is the Blue Ridge Company. Not that bad. Looks pretty good. A little worn. Let's see if I can get the camera going. There we go. And then here is the Nuka-cola. She is sitting down holding the Nuka-cola squirt gun, which actually you can mod into a very awesome OP weapon. Want to know more about the squirt gun and the OP? Throw it in the comments. I'll give you a link to that video I made. And then here is the Poodle. Looks like it's on a leash. Again, kind of dirty and worn. The Castle, a princess, it might even be called the Princess sleeping bag. The princess is sitting on a castle bed with the moon. And then the mattress, yeah, might even be some blood stains there. And the regular sleeping bag. I know everyone gets this sleeping bag, and I thought they also get the mattress to begin with. Alright, now let's go through the beds. This is also should be your starter bed when you are able to start building in camp build mode, which I believe is right away. So, I was thinking this might also be part of your inventory. Again, it doesn't really have a name beyond bed, but here is the bed of nails. Now, I have put this in a regular bed category because it doesn't have anything addition to the animation. Basically, when you sleep, you're just laying down, you will hear snoring. But they did not add any type of additional animation for this being a nail bed. So basically, all the beds will look like this unless they have a variant to the animation. And I'm going to let it sleep all the way for the 30 seconds because with beds, why do you want to build a bed in your camp? It gives you the well-rested perk where there it is. You got to wait for the little Vault Boy to pop up to let you know that you have accomplished the perk. And then you just go into your Pip-Boy and under effects you will see well-rested. Now it will give you XP 5% plus 5% for 2 hours if you sleep in a bed that you own. I believe it also counts for any friend's camp, any friend's workshop, any shelter, any friend's shelter, your own shelter. I'm in shelter right now. And let me continue on with the showcase. Now this is the racer bed. This one looks nice. It has a different look to it. Again, the sleeping animation is the same. The Unstoppables, this is one of my favorite normal beds. The look of it, it's so colorful. It's got all the comic book characters from the Unstoppables in it. And this is the clean hospital bed. This is the Grafton High twin bed. And the Sleazy heart bed. Now let me go into camp build mode because I believe there was a few I did not have. We start at the no, it's actually at the end. Okay, this was a nice one. I don't own it. This is the kids truck bed. See if I can get a little bit better view of it. 3 different colors of the trucks, a pillow, and of course I can't get a front look for you. Sorry about that because I don't own it, but I believe it's probably just looks like the front of a truck. You can see the wheel. Let me see if I can spin it. Nope. Hold on a second. Did it wrong. Okay. Ah, there we go. So yes, there is a wheel. This looks like the truck bed. Does it say truck bed? Yeah. Oh, so it's actually the truck bed. Okay. That took me a while. Yep, so there will be no front. It's a flat rest to the wall. So it's literally the truck bed for a kid's bed. I think I can raise it. Ah, I keep doing it wrong. Anyway, oh, let me see what else was there that I do not own. Okay, this is just another variant of the bed. It looks like maybe a green blanket on it. Another one with a mattress, really dark circles around that. This is another hospital bed, not the clean one. Okay, so now we'll go back and take a better look in camera view from the bed. Yep, pressing the wrong buttons. And I usually do that when I go to a different game and then come back to Fallout 76, but yep, I have not had time to play any games. So there's I believe the standard, everyone should get that. It does look like bloodstains, just like the regular mattress one from before. This one also has quite a bit of staining. This might also be a standard everyone gets. This is the nail bed. Yeah, I don't remember how I got this. I believe I bought the plan off of a player vendor. It might be a reward from something. If anyone knows, is this a findable plan or do you need to either purchase it from a player that has earned it or earn it from somewhere? Now, this I believe is an Atomic Shop purchase. This is the racer. I'll go into build mode. It does tell you where it's located. The Unstoppables also is an Atomic Shop purchase only. Let me now move. The clean bed we'll look up. The Grafton. This one's actually very clean looking. This would look good in any house that doesn't supposed to look really run down. So with the clean hospital bed. And of course, here's the heart shape or sleazy bed. And let me go back into build mode again. Let me go through the sleeping bags and just let you know what was a atomic shop. So it looks like the Nuka-cola girl sleeping bag had to come from the atomic shop. That might be the only one. I don't know about the locked ones. Anybody know about the locked ones? Some in the comments for me. And none of the beds except for the locked ones I don't know. Oh, looks like a lot of these are. So the Racecar bed definitely was an atomic shop. So was the Unstoppables and the clean hospital bed. So is the Grafton. Oh, so is the Sleazy heart bed. The Vault-tec bed, which we have not gotten to yet. The other Vault-tec bed. And we'll get to those later. So let's go ahead and look at these. I believe the Rustic fur bed is from last season, season 12 scoreboard. We're in season 13 right now, if you're viewing this video later on, just for a time reference. It's actually a good sized bed. Looks really good. It would look excellent in a cabin. And then here is the Nuka-cola twin bed. Very, I think it's the same design as the sleeping bag. Let's see. It's just in a very, very better condition. And then here is the Vault-tec twin bed. I think this is one of the variants, and a vault bed. And then over here we have our only twin beds that I own. This is, I'm sorry, only bunk beds that I own. Here is the regular bunk bed. And here is the Wavy Willard's water bed. Now I'm doing this video because I had not ever done a water bed tour and location, so I'm going to let you know what it does. So here we go. It's supposed to be a water bed. Let's see if it has any sort of different animation. And it does not. So it is a regular animation for basically the rest of the beds. It's just the sleeping animation, nothing new on it. But it is a bunk bed. Let me see if you can get into the top bunk. There's that for that one. Let's see if it'll let me get in the top. Oh, okay. So we do have the alternate climb up the bunk for bunk beds, but I was wondering, because it's a water bed, if it would have, you know, like you're shaking on the water bed type of thing, but it does not. So I'm going to see if the other bunk bed also has the option to climb up to the top, and then we'll move on. Okay, I'm going to move it a little bit away from the other water bed. Sorry, bunk bed. It had me get into the bottom one. And I'm just going to move to the other end. Okay, so that one. Ah, okay. I was wrong. This bunk bed does not allow you to get into the top bunk. So if you're wanting the top bunk look, the water bed, I guess, at least does have the variant to the climbing. Let me go ahead and get out. And we'll go into video mode, camera mode, get a little bit better look at all these. And then we'll go to the beds that actually do have alternate get into the bed sleeping animation. These are actually my favorite, the ones that are coming up, because I do like the alternate animation that is available in them. Again, here's the water bed. It was the only one, unless I was doing something wrong, it was the only one of the bunk beds that allowed you to get into the top bunk and also use the bottom bunk. Alright, let me also go back into camp build mode. Alright, the waterbed is for sale actually right now. I'm filming this as on August 15th, 2023. It might have been a 1-day sale, so this might be the only day to grab it for sale, like 30% off or half off. Let's see, there's other ones. Alright, so the fur bed, I might have been wrong. I still thought it was from season 12, but it's saying here that it's a atomic shop, but maybe they don't have a difference for when it is from the scoreboard, so I don't know. The Nuka-cola twin bed is also atomic shop. And the Vault-tec and the Sleazy. And I went through the rest. Okay, so let's go check out these variant beds here. This is the tomb bed. I'll be going in each and every one of them after I go through the list. The Spore plant. This is actually my favorite bed. The Iron Maiden. It is either currently or was... No, it was last month's free item for Fallout First members. This is the Alien Stasis Chamber. And then we have the Cryogenic bed. So these are all... Let me make sure. I think these were all atomic shop. Alien Stasis Chamber was the Fallout First members free item way back. The Spore plant was a purchase a while back. Looks like the Cryogenic bed is a plan that is rewarded. I think I actually have grabbed one, so either I don't know where it's rewarded at. One of the events. It might be daily ops. If anyone knows for sure, please throw it in the comments. And I'm referring to the Cryogenic bed. Is it one of the daily ops possible plans as reward? Okay. I'm just going through, make sure I covered everything. The tomb bed, it was an atomic shop purchase. And the Iron Maiden I already covered. Let me also look at the bunk beds, make sure I went through everything. Oh, there is this large, it doesn't have a name. It's huge though. I think it's not a king or a queen. I'm assuming it's just a regular size bed. But it's just huge because of the headboard and just the frame of it. This is another Vault-tec variant. And that's it. So now let me get into these beds over here so you can see the animation. I'll do the tomb bed first. I'm just moving it so you can see the better animation. And here we go. It's got a nice sound to it. Stone against stone. And it completely seals you in the bed. The only way someone can know that you're in it is... I'm listening. I don't hear any snoring. I'm assuming the stone is muffling your snoring. It's probably also suffocating you, so I would not say more than the 30 seconds that you need to get the well rested. But this is an excellent piece for Halloween, and it is coming up. I'm not sure if it's currently for sale or not. These items usually do come back eventually for up for resale. But again, nice animation with that one. Alright, we're going to get into the similar one, which is the Cryogenic bed. You do get inside it. Again, nice sound. You can actually see your head's turned to the side, I believe. The horn of my mask is sticking out. You do have nice lights on this one, on the very top. You even have some type of atmosphere or maybe coolant coming out from the sides, though it's very dark, so I'm wondering if the thing is on fire, which maybe means I need to get out, but yeah. Maybe it's just so that you can see it. So that one does have nice animation. Alright. And now this is the alien stasis chamber. You actually free float in it, so you're bobbing up and down. There is a nice sound to it. Again, I do not hear snoring. Has a nice little green ring glowing, and the blue atmospheric, I don't know what it is, maybe it is the anti-gravity that is glowing within. So it does have nice animations when you're just hanging out. And from the top, no other lights. We're down to 2. Let me move the alien out of the way. Okay. This is another great Halloween. First you're poking it and then you get trapped. So you're poking the spikes. I don't think I hear anything again. It completely entombs you. It would just also make a great piece for any museum style camp, Halloween camp, scary, just whatever, butcher, horror type of thing. And then you come out like you didn't want to touch it and you seem to be okay. Now this is my all-time favorite bed. It's also a great pet. So it's called the Spore plant. It comes in its own pot. And here we go. This is the final. Let me get a nice little picture of it before we continue. Before I get in it. So you can get an idea of the size compared to the height of a player. And this, of course, again, this is my all-time favorite. Now this one has an animation. It's like it's eating you. The leaves on the plant bob. This is just also a great pet. We got a camera mode. Get a little better view of it as it's eating. Look at the nice detail on it. You might be able to even sink it. I'm in a shelter. But maybe in a camp or workshop, you might be able to sink it down to where it's a little bit lower to the ground and still function okay. I've not tried yet. I just really like the look of this one. And then it has a great anime. Oh! My head's sticking out. I'm sorry. And my rocket. But anyway, here we go. This is my favorite. This drops you on the ground and you're like, ugh. But then again, you now feel very well rested. So all of these beds, every single one of them, will give you the 2 hours of plus 5% XP for 2 hours, as long as you sleep within your own camp. I think the workshop counts also, and your shelters. I believe the 2 hours also counts if you're at a friend's shelter, workshop, camp. Now, if you sleep in a sleeping bag or bed out in the wasteland, I believe it's just an hour. But you do have a chance of catching a disease if you sleep in one out in the wasteland. So it's always nice to just sleep in your own bed. For those of you who are thinking about getting Fallout First or do have Fallout First, your sleeping bag inside your tent, I believe, also gives you the 2 hours. I'll have to double check that, but it doesn't have any possibility of giving you a disease. So that's a nice thing to have. And the tent is portable. You can just about pop it anywhere. You cannot pop the tent within a map marker area, but anything outside the map marker, as long as it doesn't intersect with a camp, workshop, you can put down the tent. All right. If you have any questions about the beds, throw them in the comments. I'll do my best to let you know. So yeah, there's the showcase. They have quite a lot of beds. Now, of course, there's a possibility I have missed some. So if you have a bed that was not part of this showcase, please throw it in the comments. I'd like to know and try to get a hold of it myself. That way I can complete, maybe do a future complete showcase of beds. Otherwise, that's it for me. Again, go check out my second channel and my brand new video where DEADPOOL tries to sell Wolverine, the Mint Mobile plan. Alright, check you guys later. Happy building, happy shopping, and of course always happy gaming. Check you guys later.